Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, one and all, and welcome to Swarez HQ. Now, you might be wondering why I'm starting outside the pod this week. Well, shock horror. Well, shock horror, yes, because here's my face now. There we go. Good evening, everyone. How are we? Hope you can all hear me okay. There's a very good reason why we're starting out here for now, and that's because we are about to welcome the Instagram community to our live feed. Yes, through the miracles of technology, and my goodness, have we been up against it this week. We are simultaneously about to broadcast across Instagram. They said it couldn't be done, but we're about to do it. Now, my microphone, when I go into the office, is going to start crackling, so I'm going to hand over to my immense colleague, AD, who's going to chat to you for about 60 seconds. All yours, mate.
Hello. Right. So what Ed's trying to do is we're trying to stream to Instagram live through a PC, which you can't really do because it's supposed to be on your phone. So he has to set up the stream being lagged by YouTube to Instagram through another OBS studio, full screen it, make sure it's stretched, and you can see if you can just about see on the right hand monitor there, it's very badly stretched to try and make it look okay on Instagram. So we've just tried to figure this out ourselves. This is what we've come up with. We'll see if it works. It's another bit of technology to try.
Right, I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm having just to do a little bit of jiggery pokery stuff. We're going to get going very shortly, folks. Please don't worry, but this is quite weird now because I've got this perpetual loop of me talking either in my ears or on the... Anyway, right, we're shortly going to get going, folks. Just bear with us. Okay, just going to get this done. Bear with me, everybody. Oh, we really want to do it because we've been hyping this up all week. And we're just trying to get everything done as best we possibly can. So we're almost there, ladies and gents. We are almost there. And I do hope, after I've promised everybody on Instagram, where are you, that we're going to do it, that we can actually do it. And now I'm watching myself on two monitors and on here as well, and I can hear myself, and it's all going. It's the bizarrest thing, it really is. Anyway, right, so let's get this moving as quickly as we can. No pressure, Ed. Let's get going and apply. Okay, and start streaming. Right, so I think that is Instagram or... Right, okay, so now going to walk back. Thank you for your patience, everyone. Now, if you've just joined us from Instagram, then good evening, everyone. Good evening, Instagram world. We are live streaming from Swarez HQ. If you've never seen one of these before, oh my word, are you in for a treat tonight? So we've got lots of gremlins to get over, but I think, say good evening, my good friend.
Good evening.
Your host for this evening. There's AD. I'm going to now lock myself into the pod. We're going to do some hellos. We're going to do all the normal stuff. And then, trust me, ladies and gents, get everyone you know onto the live stream because we are going to have some serious epic fun tonight. Without further ado, let's get the credits rolling. See you in 30 seconds. Are we on corner? There we are. Microphone is now on. So such is the way with our approach here. We're always doing everything at the last minute. So I'm just going to attach my microphone. Here we go. Right. So let's get the mask on. Let's get some hellos done. Here we go. Just very, very quickly. And we are there. There we go. Happy days, my friends. Woo! Whoa, what a rush. Okay, let's get my earpiece back in so I can hear AD. Right, I'll do a quick comms check. AD, can you hear me? Excellent. Right, ladies and gentlemen of the internet land, how are we this evening? Is everybody well and healthy? I hope you are, wherever you are on the four corners of the globe. Hello and welcome on behalf of us all here at Swarez HQ. Thank you for my colleague giving us a little bit of talk as to what on earth we're doing with Instagram, but through the magic of technology, I am now going to open up the app and welcome everybody officially, and then we're going to do some hellos. We've got lots of cool things to be able to talk to you about this evening, and I've got it on my little list, so we're going to go through that very, very shortly, and at some point I'm probably going to figure out how on earth this works, but if I do get it on Instagram, this will be really good, so thanks everyone for your patience. I am trying just to figure this out in a professional manner, but of course that is slightly more difficult at the moment because now my phone stopped responding, so this is all really going terribly well. But don't worry, I'll have a look back at that in a moment. If you are on Instagram and you can hear me, good evening. We'll do some proper shout-outs in a minute once I figure out how on earth this all works. Like I say, we've never done it before. You know what, I'm going to come back to that in a few minutes. Right, so a very good evening to you. As you probably found out, yes, we're trying to do the impossible. And let me introduce you back to week 3. Oh, something is in my head. Hang on, bear with me. That's how you eat, right? Okay, we've got it. So, yeah, so week 3, spin table week. Now, for those of you who may not have seen this the last couple of weeks, we've had some curious results week 1, awesome epic week last week, and we're really going to ramp it up for this week. So, we're going to be spinning this very shortly. This is the enclosure that we've built, so stay tuned because we are going to start this up very, very shortly, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic. Okay, the other thing we've done today, which has been quite exciting. Oh, sorry, Ada's just going to pause me. Right, okay. Is that no sound on Instagram, buddy? Okay, right, sorry, bear with me, everybody. Okay, Ada's just going to go and have a look, and I'll keep chatting to you. I knew it would all collapse. Right, okay, where were we? So yes, we've been shooting a video today, which is really exciting, and it's all about our 20,000 subscriber giveaway. Now, you may recall, we did try and give away 2 paintings back in December when we hit 10,000 subscribers. We did try, we failed miserably because we couldn't get hold of the winners. So we're now going to do it all over again. Now we're going to hit 20,000 subscribers, so look out for that video. It's probably going to come along Friday or Saturday. Very super excited about it. It's been awesome. Can't wait to give these paintings away. We're definitely going to give them away this time. So if you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe to the channel because that's one of the things that you've got to do to be in with the draw. All nice and simple. Can't wait to give them away, ladies and gents. Thank you for your support so far. But you've all still got a chance to win one of these 2 fantastic paintings, so we're really, really looking forward to that. Okay, so we're still sorting out the Instagram gremlins. Thank you ever so much, people, for your feedback. It's really kind if you're watching on both. That's really super kind of you. Okay, obviously, if you are just watching on Instagram alone and this is causing any problems, remember you can go straight to the YouTube channel, which is The Swarez. You can see how it's spelt. You can see it on my profile. And you can watch us live on there if you'd prefer. Okay, that's that. We are experimenting. Thank you very much for helping us get this far, you know, and being patient with us. I've yet to get it up on my phone, so I don't quite know what's going on. But hey, there you go. Not to worry. It has been a bit of a nightmare doing this. Right, so shall we do some hellos? I think we should, shall we? So let's look down on YouTube and see where we're at. So we got Katie Herring, she is here, and is that Derek Van Dusen Studios? Derek Austin is here, that's great. Funny Fox is here, good evening Funny Fox and George, hope you're doing well. And Kim Ray is here, Tracy Haregrove is here, and Zane Taylor is here. And I've been told we've now got sound on Instagram. So yes, Zane Taylor says I look a little taller and slimmer. Yes, it's because we're kind of cheating the way the the screen is drawn. It's supposed to draw in a long thing, in which case you'd miss everything. So we're having to compress it a little bit just for this week. But at least we're starting with something. So thank you for your feedback, Zane. Anna Erickson, Soundworks on both. Thank you, Anna. Welcome this evening. Stanley Kubrick is here. Loving your work. Paul Ambler Art is here, good evening to you. Tanya's here. Susanna Mercado is here, good evening to you. Lucy Blake is also here. Who else have we got here this evening?
Okay, so do give us a shout out. Everyone's here. Yeah, absolutely. I am Megan Michael. She's here as well. This is fantastic. So, great. Well, I've got you all here. Okay, Tim Burgess is here as well, and the Rita is here. Excellent. So, I'm just going to get Adi to repeat that in my ear, which is the... Okay, so we're going to try another bit of tech out now. And here we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, remember to subscribe. That's the button you need to hit. If you like any button, isn't that a great button? But it's so important. Please do hit the subscribe button. One of the things you need to be in the drawer, like I mentioned earlier. Okay, so please do hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much. Brilliant. Okay, so just before we get started, and I am going to desperately try and get my phone working so I can reply to everybody. Ian Holmes is here, Gaz Rogers is here. That's good, nice to see you all, fantastic. So one quick little thing, and Joe Matte Art is here, good evening, you're waving. We've been looking at doing some merchandise. Ooh, I hear you say. Ooh. Great, and that worked. So yes, one of the things we're looking at doing is maybe some t-shirts and some mugs and some phone cover cases. So we've just been trialling a few little things, a few bits and pieces here and there. Check these bad boys out. So I just wanted to show you the early kind of designs. We're in the test phase at the moment. But we are going to be doing merchandise soon, and we thought we'd have a go and do. Everyone's got a phone these days. Let's do some nice Swarez phone covers, t-shirts, whole host of designs that we're currently doing. And well, guys, what we're thinking about is, when it's all launched, we'll start, maybe give some away during the live streams. So let me know what your feedback is. We'll have some weekly winners, shall we? And we'll give some stuff away. I think that would be great. Let us know what you think about that. Okay, right, we're almost ready to get started. Oh, Ian Holmes says, ooh, merch. Ooh. See, there's the U. I didn't realise Adi had stepped out of the booth. I was queuing up the U and I didn't know you'd gone. That was funny. It's even funnier this way. Okay, that's brilliant. So, that's great. That's the merch. Multi-Revelator is here. Hello, good evening to you. Funny Fox goes, wow, mugs. I know. Wow, mugs. Couple of mugs. Dengui is here. Mask. Yes, got a mask on. And Shannon Collins says, do it. Well, those phone cases look cool. They do actually, Lucy. Check those. We just literally pulled 2 designs. They're still in development phase, but hey, look, I'll practice what I preach. There's my phone. Check that out. How lush is that? Brilliant. Anyway. Right, okay, so Instagram world, hello, good evening. I am trying to get you queued up and running. We're going to say hello to the cameras in just a second, if I can actually figure out how you do that. So I'm sure at some point I actually will, but at the moment I don't seem to be able to sort it out, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about that. I'm in my settings, but for the life of me I can't figure that out. So do you know what? We'll have a look a little bit later on. Now, I'm going to introduce you to the cameras. So, first of all, we said hello to Corner Cam. Next, we'll have a look at PTZ camera. Good evening, PTZ. Hello, everybody. How you doing? So, I'm going to open up our wonderful enclosure here that Adi built. And we'll go hello to Overhead Cam. Good evening, Overhead Cam. And finally, let's say hello to Chest Cam. Hello, Chest Cam. Excellent. So, if you didn't see week 1, oh my word, you missed a right spectacle, because I had something of a fail here as I start putting my gloves on, because we're going to get ready to paint, and I didn't put it out on social media. I did the little sort of 15-second clip, and it had some hilarious comments. So do you know what, just while we get going, shall we have a little look at that clip again? Do you want to watch me falling over and destroying the place? Right. So we'll cue that up. Let's have a look at that, shall we? Now, here you can see me. I'm literally stuck to everything. I mean, what a nightmare that was. And here I go. Oh, down goes the light, look, down goes the light. Oh dear. It's not good, is it? It's not a pretty sight. Everything's stuck to my feet, but that's anyway. That's what happened. So I think that was definitely an interesting night. That one for sure. Okay, so we're back on now. Right, great. So we've introduced ourselves. Yes, I can see it on the screen now. To everything that's going on. So I'm gonna plug the table in now, and we are gonna get moving. And let's see where we go from there, shall we? Right. Okay, apologies Instagrammers if you're watching, because I can't seem to reply to anything just yet, but hey, thank you so much for watching. Right. I'm back. Right, okay, we lost audio then for a minute. Okay, right, let's move on then, folks. Okay, here we go. So, hopefully, everything is back and operational again. Okay. It's very odd whenever I bend down, the audio seems to disappear. We'll just add that to the development list, shall we? Right. Okay, my lovely friends, so we're going to have, this is some proper fun we're going to have tonight. Can I just show you the floor if we go into chest cam? Last week we created something utterly delicious and beautiful, and I did use rather a lot of silver and gold paint. Look at that on the floor. In fact, let's have a proper look, shall we? I've had to pretty much just roller everything on the floor, but you can see how much was deposited on the floor. That was a very kind of dark colour before, but now it's a lovely silver and metallic gold colour. Right, enough of all that. Let's get on and paint everybody. Okay. Right, so Ada's going to just nip and pop the extractor on and all that kind of thing. And he's going to do all that, so let's get that sorted out. I'll just get my zips sorted out, and we are ready to go, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, you're back.
And we're back. Excellent. Excellent. Good, good, good. Happy days. We've obviously got some gremlins in the works, ladies and gents. Right, okay, should we get some paint on? I think we should. Right, I'm going to get the table started. Let's get something moving here, alright? Because otherwise it's going to be midnight and we won't have done anything. Okay, so spin table. Custom built thing, no bicycle chains were involved in the making of this. This is a great bit of kit for those of you that have seen it before. If you haven't, feel free to ask questions. Adi is more than happy to answer them for you. Right, okay. I'm thinking we go straight in with some of the big guns. Come on, I said we were going to have some fun tonight. Alright, no holds barred. I've got a pretty good idea what we're doing, which obviously is a bonus. So I'm going to get a trusty wooden spoon. And if we go into chest cam, let's get the Swarez blue mixed up. Oh, this is delightful. Look at that. So, Ian Holmes is asking what is the colour scheme today? Right, well, I did pop a tweet and a couple of posts out on social media about doing something that's pink and blue, but like a really kind of raw, kind of sophisticated, kind of powerful pink and blue. We're not talking kids' bedrooms pink and blue here, so I think I'm going to start with that. We're going to get some black in, we're going to get some white in, and let's see how we go. We'll probably finish off with some yellow, because I've got some real... Oh, shall I show you the yellows? The yellows are delicious. I had those delivered yesterday. Alright, so courtesy of our lovely friends at Bailey's Paints and Stroud. Thank you so much. If Ollie's watching there, look, you see the chips on the top. Lovely. So there are two yellows. We've got a sunset melony yellow, and this one's a really sort of powerful yellow with just hints of cream and orange in it. Right, okay, so,
Say
looking
what?
good. Right, are we ready then? Okay, right, so, okay. Is Swarez blue or metallic, says Gaz Rogers. Yes, it is. It absolutely. Right, okay, so here we go with the metallic Swarez blue. Are we ready then, my folks? Oh, actually, I've got one little additive to put in it, so let's just get that in, because I'm always forgetting to put this particular thing in. So we're on corner cam, yeah? Brilliant. I'm going to give that a tiny little stir, and we're going to get this bad boy all over it. Right now, as we've done in the previous week or two, I've been quite careful and selective where I put it. And this week, guess what? We're going to start off and we're going to launch this. Just one colour though for now. That's the only launch I want to do. And we're going to spin this up a little bit faster. So let's get this. Should we do it? Should we do it?
Just do it! Yesterday is said tomorrow, so just do it! Make your dreams come true! Nothing is impossible! No, what are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it! Yes, you can!
Right, which camera, buddy? Are we ready? Here we go. I'm gonna count us down. This is what we've been waiting for all week long. I hope it's worth it. And 3, 2, 1, go. Right, colour number 1. Colour number 1, please. Okay. So while that's spinning, I'm going to choose colour number 2. Going with the blue theme. Got an absolutely gorgeous, rich, dark blue here. It's kind of got a little bit of a metallic in it. Oh, just about get the lid off. And I'm going to mix that pretty much at the same time with this really nice kind of, I don't know what you call that, tealy kind of colour. Alright, so looking good so far. So we're ready for the next one then, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, right, let's think. So, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Okay, this is good. So, I want one more colour on here for now, and then I want to treat the edges, because edges are always a concern. We need to get paint on the edges. So just before we go any further, I'm just going to drop a few circles out towards the edges. Now, two things are going to happen here. Obviously, when the paint in the centre hits it, it's going to have a reaction, which should be, ooh, that should be rather nice. And then I'm going to spray this just a little bit, and then I'm going to walk in and I'm going to attack it with the brush. So I think we'll do that, not too much thinners, I just need it to move a little bit. We're just going to feather this out very, very roughly. So I'm going to bring that down on the speed just for a moment. Let's take care of our edges, and then we'll have a little look at what everybody's chatting about. Again, apologies on Instagram if you're commenting and I can't get to you, but we will sort that this week. Ladies, just going to go and have a check. Right, that's running and the sound. So, excellent. And to all of you who are watching on Instagram, how very nice to see you this evening. Thank you so much for putting up with the technical gremlins while we get things moving. Okay, this is how we do. Oh, I can't sing, I'll get copyright infringement. Right. Move on. Hello, James Fine Art. Lagoon 69699 is here on Instagram. 6699, yeah. Elena Kuban, hello, good evening. Hamid is here. Good evening, Hamid. Right, that'll do. So Tim Burgess is here. Good. Mind of Crone is watching on Insta. Thank you very much for watching us. Right, just giving this a little bit of a spray. Right, let's get rid of that. Just so I've got something around the edges, that's all really. Ah, the things we do, eh? The things we do. Right, just get that mixed in. Okay, goodly good. That's good. Fantastic. So we had a little check-in with Insta. Thank you so much if you're giving us feedback right now. We'll go and have a look at some comments in just a short while. just really wanted to get the corners worked in, because they're always the ones where paint can be a little bit haphazard before it actually does anything. So this is just to make sure we've got canvas coverage right. That's enough of that. Let's get some more in. Ooh, right. Now what am I feeling now? I'm feeling a pink mood. Let's get this spun up again. Oh yeah, there are two eyes in it, aren't there? Right. Oh yeah. That's quite scary. Right, we need to sort that out then, don't we? Right, let's get some of that moving. Right, where are we on chat? Jack Nelson is late, but here. Thank you so much for joining us, Jack. Good evening. You're fired. Aaron Kopek is here, and Richard Wills is here. Michael Squire, good evening. How very nice of you to join us. That's very nice. Okay, and Kate is doing a hello to Instagram. That's very nice of you. Right. Okay, so we've got two colours on so far. So I want to go in with a nice coloured pink. So I'm going to whack open the tin. All is good. Right, let's get that open. Now on chest cam, hopefully, we can see. Oh, how delicious is that? Look at that. Beautiful. Yes, let's get that into there. Let's get a whack load of that on. And then I'm going to do something in a minute, which is potentially going to be really exciting. And actually what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix three colours. I'll actually place it in a tray, and then I'm going to put the tray over the canvas while it's spinning at speed. Now I haven't quite figured out in my head how I'm going to do that, but for now I just want to get this spinning up and get the pink on, and then we'll figure out how to get this new sort of tray method working. So let's get this spun up. Now the other advantage with having gone around the edges is they're now not lifting up so much, he said, as the corners start to lift up. Why do I do this? Right, okay, here we go with the next one then. Are we ready? Are we ready? And 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, pink! Go on. That's better. Right, let's get the pink. Oh, that was good actually. What happens if I just... Okay, maybe I won't do that then. Right, that's good. Okay, so we'll let that spin for a minute. Now I'm going to reach over. Where did I put my tins? Let's go and see if I can find that. Okay, I think we've got some tinnage. Do I want that one? No. Let's see if I can find another one. Yes, I've got them. We're alright. We're all good. We're going to let that settle down for a minute. And we're going to use one of these bad boys. There we go. Okay, so let's give that a little spray. Little spray there. Lovely. Okay, so far so good. Now the next thing, I think, nominate a colour. Let's sort of nominate a colour. I really want to put orange in it. So I think we might just put some orange and yellow. What do we think, everyone? AD, what do you think? Talk to me. Colour. Yeah. Yeah. It is difficult, isn't it? Maybe I'll stall with the orange for a moment. Tell you what I'm going to do. Let's pull out a... Oh, that's a nice one. Right, okay. Slight change of plan then, folks. I'll have a look back on the comments in just a second. So, what I'm going to do... So, you can just see there, there's a gourd. That's a really nice... We've used this for a few of them already, but I'm going to use the last of this pearl metallic. Now this should look mind-blowingly good, and I'm very tempted just to slow the table down and actually be quite careful where I'm going to put this. I really want to be quite thoughtful with the colours, shall we say. No, yes, Ian, you're right, Ian Holmes. It is going to need cream, so what I'm going to do here... Now what's interesting, and there's no deliberate link with what I'm about to say, but this method is how I painted one of the giveaway paintings. So actually what I'm doing, if you can see on the... Oh, Pinky Gram 84 on Instagram says bright green. Ooh, you must know what the kind of colours that I like, because we use bright green quite a lot. It might be interesting actually to put a lime green on there at the end That could be quite interesting. So let's give this another spray, because of course as it moves around it is going to start to dry because the air is moving quite quickly over the top of it. Right, so I've got 2 colours in there so far. Really happy with the colours we've got on there at the moment. So I need to bring out... Yes, okay, so we're going to go with almost like a green. This is a very sort of light pastel green, but I want this really to mix with some of what's going on in here. So we're going to get that one on as well. And where are we? The Swarez blue covered up just a little bit. So let's pop a little bit more of that in there. And this will be really interesting now to see what happens with the white. So let's bring this down a little bit. Okay, so let's stop that. We're going to put quite a bit on here now of actual physical paint. And I'm going to open up one of the other pinks, because let's be honest, you can't just have one, can you? Oh, so 9:04 Brent says, wow, and it's 3 p.m. in Florida. Good evening. Oh, sorry, good afternoon, I should say. It's good evening here. Right, so can we see on the chest cam now? You see what I've done? I've put a huge amount of paint in the centre here. Right, so here we go. This is not the time to spill it. Let's go into the enclosure. And here we go. Right, I'm going to count us in. Okay, ready? Right, like that wasn't stressful. It's about 50 quid of paint gone. Right, okay, so the one thing I want to add to that before we push it any further, because it's screaming out for it, is a giant douching of red. Is that even a word? My apologies if I've used the wrong one. Right, okay, let's get the red on. So we'll get this up and spinning. We'll have a look at what you're thinking of this. Okay, so I've got to be real careful now where I put this. So I'm thinking I'm going to go for... Yeah, I know. Let's do this. Oh, yes. Come on. Right then. Are we ready to see what that's going to look like? Okay. Oh, my Lord. I can't even move my hands because my gloves are dissolving. Right. Okay, so here we go. Let's fire him up. Here we go. I can't wait to see what the red's going to do. Can't wait to see what the pink's going to do. Can't wait to see what it's all going to do, actually.
Say what?
Okay. That's spinning quite quickly now. Whew. You won't want to watch too much of that. Right, okay. Let's get some more gloves on. Oh, that's a lot of red. That's alright, that's okay, it's all good. Let's see what we've got when we've spun this, alright? Right. So Shannon Collins on Instagram, thank you very much, that's very kind, with a wow. And Jan May J says red, wow, yes indeed Jan. Okay, so where else have we got? Spin says Elizabeth K. Good evening, Elizabeth K. So that's quite a lot of red, isn't it, we've got so far. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to slow that down a little bit and let's see what we've done. Wowzers. So that's quite red, isn't it? Okay, right, let's fix the red, shall we? Let's fix that. Okay, so that's all right because a lot of this is going to disappear, so the underpinning of red is fine. We just got to deal with that now, which is great. So let's get some stuff in the middle. That's fine. The blue's okay for now. We need a great big dollop of white in there because that's going to help everything go pink, which is what we want. So all is still fine and dandy, my friends. We might pop some gold on very shortly. So I'm just going to glance over on the laptop from the overhead. Yeah, I can see that, buddy. That's cool. Good. Okay, that's that. And I need one the other side. So tempting to now go in with the orange. I think we've got to do the orange, haven't we? I think we've got to do the orange. What do we all think? Should we do some orange? Shall we? Let's have a look. I think I'm going to pop a little soup song from here in of what's left. Let's get that over there. Okay, I'm just going to get that onto there. Right, so that's nice, looking good. We need a spray on the edges. There we go, just where the white is. This is really interesting now. I think the next spin is going to be very, very, very interesting. Okay, and I think we might have to just launch the orange, but that's probably what I think it needs. Shall we? No, I'm going to drop a little in the middle. Little in the middle. And let's spin that just round a little bit. And we'll send it... let's pop it there. That's good, that should go out to there. And we'll put some gold on while we're at it. Okay. And then we'll respin, have a little look. And I think I also want to get some of the duck egg green on there as well, because all that's kind of disappeared, but that's okay. Well, this is all about having some fun tonight. So let's see what we can do here. I think actually I might put a little halo around that side, and then we'll go with the green. We'll put the green actually when it's spinning. Right, then let's pop that. Let's pop that round and see how we get on. Okay. Let's go, 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 folks. Let's see where we get to now, shall we? Right, we'll really see if we can ramp this up now without it flying off and decapitating me, because that would put quite a downer on the evening. Is that a giant egg, is it? Giant fried egg, right, so that's quite enough orange. Right, give it a chance. Give it a chance. Maybe we should put some special sauce on it. That could be interesting. Yeah. Right, okay. So what I'm just going to do now, I want to get some of this blue on it. Right. Okay. Right then. That's spinning quite well now, I think. Excellent. So we can see that on the all camera setup now. Very, very interesting. Let's see what happens to that now. So if I give that a little tease. Now, interesting, I think all the gold has kind of disappeared, so we need to get some gold back on it. So what I'm going to do in the can here is thin down some gold. I'll get this on. We'll have a look at where we're on and chatting. Okay, right, so... then Gary says, pink gravy please, not a problem. Right. Okay, let's just see where we've got here. So I'm going to get some gold on here. Let's get the gold on. Right. Yeah, John May on Instagram, black. Yeah, I was thinking about black actually. Right, are we ready? I'm going to count us in. In 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go. Want some gold? Let's put some gold in. Okay. Right, so I need to get my green back out. Oh, this is good. We've got lots of different layers on here. I think that by the time everything gets to the outside, this could look rather entertaining. Okay, so I'm going to go ourselves... Yeah, what should we do here? Okay. So what I'm going to do now, folks, is pop some colours on here just for a moment. I'm just going to pull this down just for a second. Ooh, now that's interesting. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty good. Right, I'm going to do a small arc here. Now, I'm kind of liking this so far, so I need to be careful what goes where. So I'll do one there. And I'll be careful, obviously I've got to step in here, not to do one on the other side. Now we'll put one there. And I think we're going to go with our commenter on Instagram. We're going to pop tiniest little soupçon of black on there, just to add a little bit of depth into the centre. So let me get my black out. I'm going to apply this with, stuck to the bench. Apply this. Shall I? Right, let's just pop that. Which direction do I want it to go? Let's pop it this way, so let's get one out there. There, so we've just gone in. Look, I mean, the gold is looking sensational on there now. Absolutely gorgeous. Right, so I am going to go back in with some pink over the top now to start to radiate some of this out from the centre. I think then on this next spin, we'll take 5 and go and have a look at what you're all saying. So, thank you, Pinkygram on Instagram. Pinkygram on Instagram, I like that. I'll have to see if I can remember that. Right, I'm just going to feather some of these in here, and I'll probably give that a little bit of a squirt at some point. If in doubt, get your fingers in. There we go. Thank you, Richard Wills. Yeah, the orange is starting to come on now. Right, okay, so that's most of the canvas covered, so I'm pleased with that. Black's on, that's going to be really interesting. Reminds me of a Pink Floyd album cover, this does. Okay, so let's get the lid back on. Aidy's just sung another brick in the wall to me, which is hysterical. Not his rendition, I mean just fitting. I'll move on, I'll get me coat. Right, so, okay. One last one I just want to stick in there just before we spin it back up is our favourite, some silver. So we need to just get a little bit of, drop a little silver in there. And I'm going to get it spun back up again, and I'm going to resurrect the white because some of the final colours just need to pop some of these little nuggets of detail in there. That looks gorgeous. Yeah. Okay, so we can just see all that pooling now.
Hey, that's pretty good. Sorry guys, my hey, that's pretty good is broken. So I thought I'd do it myself.
And thank you very much.
That's pretty good.
Okay, now, interestingly, go back to what Ian Holmes said about how dominant the red is. Look what's happened now, because of course the red has disappeared because we've covered it up. So ironically, even though we've got that underpinning, I do want to get a small little soupçon of that here, but that's all it's going to be. And then we'll make a call on what happens to if we're going to go with yellow at the end of it. So, okay, and I think the last on there is just a little tiny drop of the blue. So I'm going to, because there isn't much featuring here, let's go with that. Right then, folks, here we go. Scream if you want to go faster. Yay! So completely different results this week with different sets of techniques, obviously, compared to last week. Now, this is one of the beautiful things about being able to spin or rotate art. I mean, you literally, if you've got the imagination for it, there is nothing you can't do with this, which is why I get so addicted to doing it, because I love to see what happens and to see how organic the paint forms can become. Okay, so we did thin a little bit of that in the centre, so we're really going to ramp this up now. I can hear that over the noise of the extractor. So we're going to let that run for a little while, and let's go and have a look at some of your wonderful comments. And thank you on Instagram as well for commenting too. I still haven't managed to get onto Instagram to watch it. I have to log in with another user. Thankfully Aidy's here and Aidy's sorting it out for me. Okay. Okay, don't forget guys, if you're not already subscribed, please do subscribe. It's really, really, really important, and especially because we're going to do the 2 painting giveaway as part of our celebrating 20,000 followers on YouTube. It's free, enter from wherever whatever you want on the globe. Look out for it. Friday, Saturday it's coming out. Be subscribed on the channel. You'll get notified. Get your entry in. Boom, you might be a lucky winner. But do subscribe, guys. Thank you so much. Robin Grant loves the work. You're working very hard. Thank you, Robin. That's very kind. Silver's moving. What, behind me? Oh my lord, it is, Ian, isn't it? Good lord, we might have to get some rings on this in a minute. Should we have a look? Should we have a look at that? What is that? What's happening here? Let's just slow it down and slow it down. Everything's disappearing.
If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, now that's interesting. Whoa. Now that's very interesting. Now, compared to what we had last week, folks, what a difference this is. Oh, hang on, my microphone's just fallen out my pocket, but it always good. Right, so that's really interesting now. I'm liking that. And see, look, the red has literally disappeared into nothing. Yeah, I like that. I'm liking that a lot. That's coming out. I think we've probably got 1 or 2 spins left on that. Yeah, that's nice. That is nice. It's quite psychedelic, says I am Megan Michael, yeah. Alex40 looks awesome. And hello, Alex! Big shout out to Alex from SignLink. He's made us a brilliant banner. And that banner's going to go over there, ready for next week. Now, this thing is enormous. I can't wait to show it off to you. Okay. Yeah, okay, we're just having a look at the Ages was chatting to me in my ear. So PinkyGram84. I'm trying to remember, so I know you, don't I? Just trying to remember. Forgive me, my memory's terrible. Why does your username ring a bell? Anyway, we'll come back to that. Richard Wills thinks it looks like a planet being impacted. Nice. King Ray wants yellow. Oh, yellow rings. Oh, this is controversial. This is very controversial. Yes, we do. Yes, we have a comet at the end of the month. AD reminds me. Yes, of course we do. First time it'll have been seen in 6,000 years. So, what do we think then? I still think this needs a dab of red. What are we thinking, guys? Somewhere in the silver, I'm thinking it might need a little dab of red. Are we saying now we can layer some yellow into this? I mean, it's right on that edge, isn't it? It's right on the edge. Do we do the circles? This is where I've got to think. Got to think carefully, because I must admit I'm liking this a lot at the moment. Right.
No, Ed, leave it as it is. It looks great. Shut up, what the hell?
Do you let Dan Arnold Schwarzenegger into the building again? Oh dear, I love it. Absolutely love it. Thanks, mate. Right, okay, so come on, Ed, think. So black's almost gone, but we've got a little bit on the outside. That's fine. Edges round here, great. Pink is looking nice. Blue's got its own agenda. So difficult. It's this little bit off here I've got to think about. Right, I'm going to do the tiniest drop of red. That's all I want. And yellow. Yellow, man, what am I doing with the yellow? Oh, this is such a tricky call. Thank you, PinkyGram84. Now, yes, a friend of Ben's, yes. I hope Ben is well. I think I spoke to him the other week. Anyway, I won't bore everyone else with our private conversation, but yes, nice to hear from you. Okay, right, so let's just think. Ages just chatted. Oh, said something in my ear that's hysterical, that's why I'm laughing now. Sorry.
I can't say what I just said to Ed on live stream, so sorry.
Oh dear. It's one of those things you just had to be there. Right, okay. Oh, we'll be chuckling about that on the way home. Right, okay, I'm not putting any more silver. Right, come on, Ed, sort yourself out here. Look, you're entertaining. Right, okay. We got to use one of the yellows, haven't we? And we can't not use the melon, so let's get some of the melon on, look, and let's please all you yellow lovers out there. And we'll see what we can do with this. Now, I'm going to keep this straight from the can, because I don't want this to go everywhere. And then I'll give serious consideration as to whether I put any rings on it. But for now... right. Oh, blimey, this is hard work. I wouldn't mind, I work hard anyway, but this is like super stress work. Okay.
Well, excuse me, princess.
Right, drop a blue. And I just want to do a tiny dab of white. And I think that's probably going to do it. So I need to resurrect the white a little bit. So let's get that on. Right, let's just water that down a little bit. And let's get the white on. I've got spoons galore here. I'm making such a mess, isn't it great? Look, oh, there goes the spoons. I love making mess. It's very often the case that actually after we do these live streams, I get so pumped I could literally just carry on painting. It's crazy. I'm like, right, I want a bigger studio, got more painting to do, and it does get very, very addictive, I can tell you. I just try not to think about the cost of everything, because everything is just frightening to think how much I tie up in materials on a weekly basis, let alone everything else, but hey ho, it's all good. Right, so I just want to lighten this little section up here. So I'm going to encourage the white to give me a little frond out that way. This is okay here, but I'm going to do just the same there, and I'm going to do one... No, I'm not going to do one there. And I think we'll just spin that and see how we get on. Because I think that isn't far away. What did I do with the gold? One last little drop of gold in the centre, and then we are away, because there isn't much happening with gold over here. Okay. So Derek is asking, can we switch the direction? Again, no we can't, but not that it makes any odds anyway. I think when we were initially configuring it, we did have it in both directions, and there wasn't any tangible difference between the two actually. Right, here we go. So, Trove Bespoke, are you okay? Would you mind redoing your comment for us, but removing the word, the three-letter word that ends in S, and then at least we can see your comment. Thank you very much. Just trying to not upset the YouTube gods, that's all. I'm sure you know where we're at with that. Right, here we go. Oh, look at the white. Woo! Like spiders from Mars. I'm not singing, but can you give us a bit of David Bowie, mate? Oh no, he can't. Okay. He does do a very good David Bowie, actually. You'd swear you were sat next to him in the van when he starts his David Bowie.
Ground control to Major Tom.
You know what? This man is such a card. It's amazing we get any work done, I tell you. Some days, he's wonderful. He should be on the stage. Yeah, first one out of here. Oh, sugar. I'm going to have to bend over, mate. I've just dropped the gloves on the floor. Right, I'll bend... No, I'll do this, look. I'll go... Oh, on my knees. Look, shall I do that? You got me on corner cam now, look.
Gently.
I'm going gently, I'm going gently, yes.
Slowly.
Okay.
Slowly. Stop.
The precious.
Don't move.
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
The precious is...
Precious.
I don't think I could help. I've had grumbly knees for a week. Oh dear, it's a laugh a minute, this, isn't it? Right, so that's going pretty well. Try not to slip over anything. Adrian's going to check the overhead. I'm going to whack a drop of thinners on. There we go. Spin, spin, spin. Have some of that. Should we do some special sauce? Yeah? What do you think?
Do it! Just do it!
Alright.
Yesterday is set tomorrow, so just do it! Make your dreams come true! Nothing is impossible! No, what are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it! Yes, you can!
Right, before I spray that, let's have a look. Nice, look at that, a nice yellow swift in the middle. That is rather pleasant. Rather nice, yes, I like that. Let's have a look on the overheads. Yeah, we're doing good. So who's up for special secret sauce then? Okay, just having a look on the laptop, bear with me everyone, because there's a delay. Oh, hello. That's rather nice. Aaron Kopik says, rolling a toy car, wheels on it, could that be a thing while spinning? Yes, it could. Just got to try and keep the car on it. Look at that flying off. We know someone who does that. Actually, I don't know if he's ever watched one of the live streams, but a friend of ours, Ian, pop band colour, top guy. If you know him, he's amazing. He does it all with remote control cars. Total legend. And Rita says, leave it. Derek Van Dusen Studios. Nope, not Peacock. Now it's a Phoenix. Oh, we like you. Yeah. Zane Taylor likes it. Thank you, Zane. Much appreciated. Megan Michael wants the secret sauce. Sandra Thompson says, excellent. Thank you, Sandra. It's nice to see you here this evening. Stanley Kubrick likes it. I got to be honest, guys. I can't risk this. I know you want the special sauce. Are we on corner cam, mate? Well, I know you want what's in here, which is the amazing stuff that makes it do amazing things. But there is now, that's just at that point where I think anything else is going to spoil it, and I certainly don't want to spin it again, because we're going to start losing the shapes are going to start to spread again. So I'm going to monitor this just for a moment, because I think the crucial thing is I don't want to make any sudden movements or scare it, or if I think that it's starting to move or settle in a way that isn't conducive to it looking awesome, then I can do something about it. But I have to say, folks, this is looking pretty good. Look at it now on the chest cam. You see how the light hits the gold, so you get this this difference between the paints is quite spectacular actually, and you can't really appreciate it until you see them in real life. I hope actually when we're through all our troubles, anybody is welcome to come here and have a look. We'd love spending time with people genuinely, and you know it's just fantastic. I'd love to show you this, especially if you see these regularly on the live streams. Doesn't matter how good or bad I am at trying to take photos on an SLR camera, and I'm going to just spin this round. You really have to see them for real, and it's such a joy when people walk in and they go, oh wow. we're quite fortunate we see this every single day, but actually when you see this for the first time and you're just like, what, that's insane, and it is just beautiful. Thank you, PinkyGram84 on Instagram. Thank you very much, that's very kind of you. Thank you for joining us. Tracy loves it. Richard says leave it. Got to be honest with you guys, looking at this now, yeah, it's just, I can't afford to spoil that. I hope the yellow supporters out there are pleased with yellow now being the main sort of star in this, but that has blended with the other colours just amazing. The Phoenixes has definitely risen. So I'm going to turn it now through 90 just again. So let's have a look. Let's have a look at it that way, and then hopefully I'll catch up with it on the overhead. There we go, folks. How are we looking with that now? See how great the spin table is.
Ed dropped his mic, so give us a moment or two.
Come on. What the hell? Consider that a divorce. What are you doing?
Right, have you got me now?
Got you back.
Yay! Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, I'm just going to clip that on there. Right, what did we reckon to that? So, Stanley Kubrick says, set the controls for the Heart of the Sun. My fellow Pink Floydian. One of the absolute greats from the band. Thank you so much for that. That's brilliant. So, Tracy Haregrove says, amazing. I Mega Michael likes it. Andreas Newich. Which way is it up anyway? Who knows? Whichever way you want. Artfish42 wants a spin table. Funny Fox says, should be called birthday party. Yeah, it is a bit of a celebration. AD talked to us. Someone's laughing at AD's impressions. He is the best, isn't he? He is the best. Paul Amber looks bananas. Thank you very much. Oh, and Jeffrey Jenkins says hello again from Chile, Chicago. Tim Burgess wants a spin table. I know. These things are the absolute nuts, Tim. They're brilliant. I mean, it did cost quite a bit of money and a lot of time and several trips down to robotics engineer, not far from you in Bristol, actually. But I think you'll agree the result is something pretty special. And you consider, if you remember what last week's painting was like compared to this week, just by changing some of your techniques, look at what you can do. And really, you are only ever limited by what you can think about. This is why we love doing these so much. Right. So Miguel Swarez. hey bro. Don't forget to subscribe, Miguel. Yeah, how long does it take to dry? Normally 4 to 5 days. This is quite thick in the centre. There's some quite thick applications coming off where it's layered on the edges. So this is probably going to be, well, it should be dry enough by about Monday next week. So this will come off. If we should be taking this apart next week, then everything will be dry by Monday. And then we'll reset the studio. I'm just going to turn it one more time. We'll reset the studio then and we'll be alright for Wednesday. But yeah, drying times is always a prime consideration, especially when I'm working on commissions, because I have to rotate everything to try and fit everything into the time spans. Kim Ray, love that there are quite a few of us from across the pond watching you. Me too. I just think it's great wherever you are. And it's always just such a joy. It really is. And we love visiting the US as well. I mean, Adi and I have been all over the place. So, okay. So, Funny Fox said, I have to be honest, at some point I thought this one isn't going to work, but it works so well. Yet again, you did it well done, Ed and AD. Best team. Oh, thanks, Funny Fox. That's very kind of you. We do try. Right, so I'm just going to check in with my colleague. I think that's pretty much with there, buddy. Can you see anything that we've missed from your perspective? But I think we're pretty okay there. We're just checking now. I want to make sure that everything is covered. But again, really these fronds around the edges, guys, look so nice where the gold is mixed in. And because we put gold in several areas, whoa, I mean, just like whoa, you know. So I think, yeah, we're just talking about the veining on the other side. Yeah, not too bad. I mean, the orange has disappeared a little bit, but that is what it is. But this here is really nice. It's tempting to give it one more spin, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to leave it. So I think, ladies and gents, we've played a blinder tonight. We've had some very interesting techniques, haven't we? We've chucked it in the air. We've launched it from the side. We've been careful in the centre. We've used brush. We've used wooden spoon. Oh my lord, it's all been going on. Instagram is now finished, so obviously I can't say thank you for watching, but there you go, you only get an hour on Instagram. Guys, thank you so much. Where are we at right now? Okay, brilliant, fantastic. So, scared, but then again, I knew if anyone could make it work, it's Ed. Thank you so much. Marion Moore likes it. Art and Soul. Are you doing a Halo ring? Not tonight. You know what? So pleased with that. We're going to leave it. I think that's absolutely done now. Right, okay, ladies and gents, we're going to wrap that up for this week. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget, if you're new here, please do give us a subscribe. It's more important than ever now, not just because we're awesome, we're doing some amazing things, and there's loads of new content coming out, but you're going to be in with a chance of winning one of 2 paintings. So important. Subscribe, we'll tell you all about that on the video that comes out Friday or Saturday, okay? Fantastic. So ladies and gentlemen, keep safe wherever you are. Keep well and healthy. We'd like to thank you from both of us for watching this evening. As always, it's a pleasure, and if you came from Instagram, thank you so much for that as well. We're here next week, same place, same time. We'll have a giant banner. We'll probably be doing something completely different. So if that 1 hour in your week is something that you really look forward to, we can't wait to see you back here this time next week. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, stay safe, and from Amy and myself, that's it from Swarez HQ, and have a very good evening. Good night.